This time on Boneyard Revivals, we try to take the entire Boneyard Revivals fleet to a local car show. Notice how I said attempt. Oh, this is gonna go well. Well, good morning. Getting ready to go over to this local car show here, and we're going bigger than usual. As you can tell, Dodge hooked up the trailer, CJ runs. Problem solved. Something else that we'll be needing to address immediately is I started looking into that noise that was coming from the front pulley system here, and that water pump shot, so we're gonna put a water pump on it too. The water pump's off, but I messed up, boys. I messed up really badly. It is a full-blown month later, and we're back on the CJ. Took me some time to get some parts together, but let's walk in the shop. For the first time in 2 months, the whole front clip's back on the thing. Back to business, Bucky! She gets after it, huh? Crew cab's making the trek over, and square body's making the trek over. Yep, I think we just grenaded this 700 R4. Just want to take a moment for this 700 R4 and do one of these, and all right. All of that hooked up once we're in place. Who knew that putting another transmission in your truck would make your truck stop running? If this one is actually functioning, and like I said, if we see a gap shoot across here, which I'm at this point gonna assume that we're going to be throwing a brand new set of plugs in it, and it'll probably fire right off. Now, if you saw my social media post, you saw that we were gonna use the Dodge pull trailer. But I'm currently second guessing myself. This truck is just old and hasn't pulled a trailer in 15 years. Crew cab's tried and true and tested. Crew cab's got a little more mass behind her, a little more stopping power. As much as I wanted the Dodge to be the hero of the day, I think I'm gonna settle down on that one for a minute, and she'll still go over. Max is gonna come over and drive this one over for us, so I feel like a chicken right now, but I just, sixth sense kind of just saying, hey, don't do that. Alrighty, I think we're ready to go here. Locked and loaded. Let's get after it. Well, short-lived. The square body's making some noise. I have no idea what it is. Sounds like something rotating, and it also ain't running exactly right. So we're gonna take her home and park her, because I'm not risking having anything else get messed up. It probably is something simple and stupid, but at this rate, I just need to park it for now. So once again, square body letting us down. Well, new transmission, check. Rebuilding another motor, probably. Well, at least the Dodge won't let us down, knock on wood. All right, let's try this again. Down a truck this time.
Round 2, fight. That's what they're supposed to look like.
Yeah, that's what a nice one actually looks like. One that's well put together. It's actually painted. I don't see the timing cover like being blown apart into oblivion pieces because we broke it. We're doing pretty good, huh? Eastbound and down. Shoo-wee. Project roundup time, so I'm really happy we were at least able to get these 3 over to the car show. I'm a little annoyed with the square body, but that is what it is. As far as the Dodge and what it needs, it needs the body work. It needs that cab, it needs that doors, it needs the rad support from that truck. And honestly, at some point I probably should just go through and just like rebuild the whole front end, the whole rear end, you know, replace every single bushing. I mean, everything is just, it's old, it's crusty, and I could sit here and, you know, put the grease gun to it until there ain't no more grease in the grease gun, and I just don't think it's gonna matter. This thing just squeaks and makes a bunch of noise, but it is ran so good. Would like to get the original Dodge tank back in it so the fuel sending unit can work. Bunch of small stuff like the wipers currently intermittently work. I think something's up with them, but you know, just keep doing all the little things to it and just keep driving it around locally and just having fun with it. It's been such a good truck for us up to this point. Besides, every time you shut the door or hit a bump, you get rust falling on your head because it's a rotted out pile. But as far as the CJ goes, you guys saw the video, the revival video on this last week. We just need to button things up, get the headlights and the marker lights in it, and just kind of go over a lot of the big major stuff. I need to put the front drive shaft back in it. We need to go through the wiring on it, and also we should probably do something about like the shifter area in that. We need to get something built for that. Oh, it needs a fuel tank too now. Fuel tank leaks apparently. Need to get 33s on it. Need to officially get a back bumper on it, which we have one to pick from. And then we're just gonna go out and start enjoying this thing. The crew cab is good as always, man. Just a solid truck. As far as stuff that really needs to be done to it, besides like an oil change and a few other things, we just need to get it ready. We'll be going to the Truck Nationals down in Carlisle. We will be there with this truck. Crew cab, doing crew cab things like she always does. And we'll be 100% honest with you here. We were supposed to have a video out on taking this truck down to the Carlisle Truck Nationals. We literally just got back yesterday from that show. I felt like I didn't get enough content for you. I feel like you guys weren't going to want to watch that, and I don't want to give you a piece of content that you really don't care to see. Which that segues us into the next conversation we need to have. I think we are going to be returning to our every other week upload schedule, just because if I'm being truthfully honest with myself and truthfully honest with you guys, I have been burning myself out to the point where even when I get sleep, it doesn't feel like I get sleep anymore. You know, I work a regular 9-to-5 job just like most of you guys do, and then do the YouTube job. Well, let's be honest, it feels like 24/7, 7 days a week. I am married to this thing. It's been so tough to keep grinding out content constantly, week after week after week. And I'm also not at a point where just to keep up with the upload schedule, I'm going to give you guys crappy content. And that's not what I want to do. Plus, what I'm also noticing now, too, is the YouTube views have been plummeting. I don't know if it's their algorithm or if it's the fact that I'm just not making good content, which I don't feel like it's the latter of the two, if I'm just being honest with myself. YouTube's just been weird. A lot of the people on the platform that are producing content for you guys, everybody's struggling right now. I think that the content that we've been making over the past 4 to 5 months has been some of the best content I have ever produced here on Boneyard Revivals. But what is starting to be a little frustrating for me is that we're not seeing the results. I'm working twice as hard as I ever have before between working my regular 9-to-5 job and trying to produce weekly content for you guys here on YouTube, and it's just taking its toll. And I think the worst thing that I can do is to try to push myself even harder and create more content when that's not currently what's working for me. For my own sake and my own sanity, my family's sanity, I need to step back a little bit. And I think what's going to work for me and work for you is if we reel it back in a little bit and we can relax. So thanks for listening to me ramble a little bit there. I just want to always be 100% honest with you guys. My whole goal here since day one, since we started this thing, was to entertain you, to educate you, and empower you to get out in the garage and start working on your own projects. And whether there's 5 of you that are subscribed and watch every single video, or whether there's 3 million of you that are subscribed and watch each video, I always want to make sure that every single piece of content that I produce, whether I produce it every single week or every other week, whether I ever do this full time in my life or not, and whether this is actually a successful business or not, I always want to make sure that that is my number one priority and never lose sight nor vision of that. And all I ask is that every single one of you that subscribe here, every single one of you that watch a video, like a video, comment on a video, hold me accountable to that. I truly do appreciate and love you guys. Thank you so much for what you've given me in this life so far. Get out in the garage and start wrenching on your projects. Your dreams will not work. You said unless you do, didn't you? Gotcha. We'll see you next time here on Boneyard Revivals. Take care.